the Las Vegas Raiders now have their quarterback for the 2023 season. They have signed Jimmy Garoppolo to a 3-year, $67.5 million contract, $34 million guaranteed. Thought I'd give some quick thoughts on that. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I'm in a different studio today. This is the cabin rig, so filming it in here. But back to the topic at hand. So, Jimmy Garoppolo, he's a good quarterback when he's healthy. Is he an upgrade over Derek Carr? Well, if he stays healthy, yes. If not, then no. I mean, there's a reason the Niners have moved off of him and traded up to get Trey Lance. Of course, then he gets hurt, and then Brock Purdy gets hurt in the playoffs. But that's a topic for they can't win for losing when it comes to quarterbacks, it seems like, in their health. But that's a topic for a different video. Anyways, so Garoppolo spent time with Josh McDaniels in New England. They're familiar with each other. Garoppolo's familiar with the McDaniels system. I guess I don't know if he's like I said, if he's healthy, this is a team that can contend for the wild card. If not, it's just going to be the same old story with Jimmy G. McDaniels, I don't think is head coach material. I think he's a good offensive coordinator. I know Tom Brady made him look good, but what he did with Mac Jones in his rookie year was pretty impressive. I'll give him that, but he still has yet to prove that he's a great head coach, or even a good head coach, to be honest with you. So, I don't think the problem last year was Derek Carr, so we'll see what happens. And then the Raiders' defense outside of Max Crosby is absolutely atrocious, so I don't know. It'll be interesting, so we'll see. Other quarterback news in the league, by the way, the Jets and the Packers have pretty much reached a deal. They're just waiting on Aaron Rodgers' decision if he wants to go with it. That's pretty much the big one. Of course, obviously, Derek Carr signed with the Saints a few days ago. And then some other backups have been signed. Jarrett Stidham signed with the Broncos this morning. And then Mike White, who was actually, the Jets were better with him at quarterback than they were with Zach Wilson, signed to be Tua's backup, which they need a good, competent backup. He's pretty injury prone. So, at the moment, Jacoby Brissett and Baker Mayfield are probably the two quarterbacks left on the market that, could possibly be a bridge starter or a good backup. So, kind of everything's set in place other than, teams that will be drafting. The thing is, I'm really not high on any of the quarterbacks in this year's draft class. I'm not. I know a lot of them have a great upside, but, Anthony Richardson, they talk about what a physical specimen he is, but the guy struggles with accuracy. And Levis out of Kentucky, he just seems real stiff. C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State, outside of Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence, what quarterbacks have really wowed you coming from, the top playoff contender programs, the Alabamas, the Ohio States, Clemson. None of those quarterbacks, very rarely do those quarterbacks work out. Like I said, Trevor Lawrence is certainly trending upward, and Jalen Hurts. And honestly, I think Jalen Hurts' success has been because he spent a year underneath the tutelage of Lincoln Riley at Oklahoma. So I think that is a huge factor to his success and his development as a quarterback. So anyway, we'll see how the rest of the quarterback situation shakes out for all the teams, and see who's going to be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes next year. That'll be interesting. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the QB carousel that's been going on this off season. Have a wonderful day. Remember, folks, don't drink and tweet. And Chaos in Southwest Nebraska, over and out.